There is always a way. There is always a way. I'm telling you. So let me say hello for a few seconds to my inner circle members and my followers, my chat people here, and also the people that are super chatters. So let me say hi to them, and we'll start in a few seconds. So hello, John, Tier, great to have you. Bill Shoemaker, love and appreciate you. Arthur, Kai, happy Friday. Deborah, James, Lisa Marie, Mary, nice to see you guys. And Melody Ryba, love you guys so much. Love you. Love you, incredible women. There you go. Instead of saying guys all the time. And I looks like I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's title, There's Always a Way. There's always a way. And, I learned a long time ago, especially hanging around my mentors, that life is full. Life is full of things that are struggles. It seems like obstacles. And, always the phrase that I love is when you look at ants, right? Ants will hit something. They immediately bank a right until they bank a left. Then they bank another left. They come right back to their trail, and then they get their job done. And one of the things that's just amazing about people that constantly I used to be years and years ago, before I met mentors and developed personal development, I was the guy that went, oh, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I can't afford to do that. It was like immediately the responses of I can't. And you get in personal development, and all of a sudden you find out there's people like Henry Ford that didn't complete school, couldn't read or write. Listen to that. Couldn't read or write, and also didn't have no inklings on how to do math. And so, because when you run into people that are uneducated, then through vision inspires success in others. Now, they always attract people that can do those things. And as an entrepreneur, it's pretty interesting because you can find people that love to do what they do, and they love to get paid for doing what they do. So, I have an incredible person that takes care of my accounting. They take care of my finances. They take care of my taxes. Peter Botno, is also works for Josh Wagle and MDC. And it's like, you just got to trust and hire people that have a third generation lawyer, tax firm, accountant firm, and they just take care of everything. So I can remember going, I can't figure out this tax code. And oh my God, this is so trouble, and doing taxes. And it's like, that's one of those things that, we've put so much burden on ourselves instead of thinking, how can I find somebody, and how can I be nice to somebody, and how I can ask them to do me a huge personal favor. I was sharing with my inner circle members last night in the breakthrough, and I just love my inner circle members so much. They're just amazing. And I was sharing with them that immediately, I book a trip to Nigeria, and getting the air flight and getting the hotel room, no problem. And so all of a sudden, I get this deal that says from Delta, make sure that you get your Nigerian visa, and make sure that you get your yellow fever shot. And I guess I have to get a secondary polio shot. And so now I reach out to people and I say, listen, I got to get this shot. And I find out there's a place called Immunizations. That's a public service right here in Billings, Montana. And then they say, yeah, we could do that for you. Let me see. We probably could get that for you like in August on my next appointment. I'm like, listen, it's always funny when you want something, it never seems to work. And so what I said to this person, her name is Mary, good friend now, and I get to see her this afternoon to get my shots, is all of a sudden I said to Mary, I said, listen, I made a commitment and a promise to people in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. And I told them that if they did certain things and produced a certain amount of sales, that I was coming to Legos, and I don't want to let them down. There's got to be a way. There's always got to be a way. And I smiled at her and I said, if you could please do me a huge personal favor, I'd really appreciate it. And she said, hang on, let me figure out. And then she said, yeah, well, you can come down right now. Can you be here? I said, I can be there in 20 minutes. And Terry and I jumped in the car and we screamed down there and we're sitting in front of her, and right away, here's another objection, right? She said, Robert, I apologize. She said, I see that you're 61 years old. And I said, okay. And she says, you gotta go to your doctor and get a physical. Anyone over 60 has to have a physical. And the doctor has to do what is it called? A prescription for these shots. And I went, okay, where should I go? And she goes, I don't know. Do you have a personal doctor? Me and Terry were laughing. No, we don't have a personal doctor. And all of a sudden, I just said to her, come on, you got to know someone. She said, well, there's a clinic right across the street. I don't know. So I went over there. This incredible lady, I was telling this to Inner Circles last night. It was funny. She had on her shirt something about sarcasm, right? And she was the information. I walked up and I said, I was hoping you can help me out. I said, I really, really would appreciate it. I said, I need a favor. I just got away from Mary from immunization. She referred me over here. And I just want to know if it's possibility that I could see a doctor today. And she goes, today. And I said, yeah. And she says, man, their schedules are just so full. And I said, if it could be done, who could do it? And she says, listen, let me go get this lady, right? And so I told her about the same reason why I need to get there for these other people, not for me. I need to help these people out. And so I hope that some of you are getting that, is when you're constantly thinking, how can I help other people? How can I help them get what they want? All of a sudden, it's like, doors open up. So I met this girl. Her name was Sue. And I said, Sue, I just, Mary told me I needed to get a doctor's appointment to get a physical so I can get a prescription for this shot. And I'm going to Nigeria. And she said, Robert, she said, we're booked. We're totally, totally booked. And I said, there's got to be a way. Please, please help me. Please, I'd really appreciate it. She went through every doctor's schedule. Every doctor. I sat there and watched her, and there was a picture on the wall of all the interns, first, second, third year, fourth year. I forgot that, you not only do you have to go through doctor school, and then once you get your degree, you got to do 4 years of internship. I'm going like, holy cow. I forgot all about that, but yet, people do it. And all of a sudden she says, yes. She says, I found someone. They can do it at they can do it at 2:30. So as soon as I get done here, I'm screaming over there. And so I just think it's amazing that. So then I call Mary back, right? And I said, so I got my appointment at 2:30. I said, when's your next opening for immunization? She said 3:15. And I'm going, okay. So now gonna go to the doctor today. That's gonna go the way it's supposed to, and I'm gonna get my shots when no one told me that I could get any shots. Right? Are you guys hearing me? And I want to give a quick shout out to James Saunders, Super Chatters. Oh my God, what a blessing you are, James. And then also Bill Shoemaker, and then Eric Markman, Inner Circle member. Thank you so much. I love you guys. If you guys seen, I did a video with Matthew and Angel on our podcast. Where we gave them $2,000 for orphans. And I did that to all the people that are here. So all the Inner Circle members, I love and appreciate you so, so much. And so next step, right? I come back and now I need a visa. So now I've talked to Josh Swagel. I've talked to Chris Robinson, my new dear friend, Dale Franklin, Ada. I do all this stuff to figure out the visa thing. And now it looks like October. You know what I mean? So Chris Robinson says that once you get your shots, you get the application, you send all this stuff out. You got a Federal Express your passport. They not only get the visa for you, but they put your shot cards in there, laminated on your passport, and there you are. And I'm going, wait a minute. There's got to be a better way. I've already planned my ticket to leave on Monday. There's got to be a way. So now I've been searching and finding and looking, and I finally find out that, Dell Franklin knows a guy named Joe Thayer. Joe Thayer found this guy that actually works at the embassy. And so, like I shared with you guys, it's like when you just go, I'm not going to give up, you got to do this and you got to do this and you got to do this and you got to do this. So I'm now Dale reached out to this guy that works for the embassy, and he said, listen, let me get Robert's number, and I'm going to go get my shots, and then I'm going to call him. And there's always a way. There's always a way. I know that people just consistently go, I can't, because this. And what we don't do is we don't go, there's got to be a way. And I say it out loud. I know. I just say there's got to be a way. And of course, I see Eric Barkman on here. Thank you very much. Not only Inner Circle, but Super Chatter. And Eric and a lot of people that I know are believers. They believe in a higher power than them. And there's listen, all things are possible with those that believe. And instead of getting so wound up, and going, I can't, frustration, obstacle, you just want to sort of just relax sometimes and say, listen, it says, cast all my worries onto me. Not some of them, all of them. And so my little deal, Ada reached out to me and said, hey, I just want to let you know that we'll make it work. And she says, I know this seems like a lot of obstacles right now, because I was sending her screenshots of stuff. And she said, but you know what? We know that you need to be here, and we know that you're here to help us build Nigeria and then Africa. And I said, absolutely. And so I get a post today from Mosh, which is one of the new people in the company. He just hit 25K. I told these guys, if someone hit 25K in that group, of course, Joshua Daramella, I think his group is over, 40,000 in volume now. Third strongest leg. I mean, he is, it's just, everyone knows that you can make it happen. So, agree with me if you're one of those praying people, and we'll do an update video on this, that, there is a way, and this is going to happen. And there's just so many people all over the world that I've run into these situations before, and it's just, click. If you don't stop looking, and you reach out to people. And here's one of the end things I can end with. So I got to go, is listen to this. You got to be willing to ask for help. And you can't ask for help through being upset, being pissed off, being mad at the structure that's already there. What's that phrase? You can do more with honey than you can with vinegar. And so you get these people that are just like, why is this way? And that's stupid. And the way that you guys do this and this and this is stupid. And, this is wrong. And it's like, so, it's like you connecting with people with negative energy, being toxic, being upset, wondering, and instead of, man, I hope you could do me a huge favor, and don't do it in a manipulative style. You know what I mean? I was complimenting, Mary's pin, that, about her dog, and we're talking about dogs, because people need and want connection. And like I was sharing with the inner circle, and if you want to be a part of that, we go over everything to help you get where you want. You can find a join button here and then around this video. And then you also seen the wonderful people that did the super chats today. That's the box below, $sign, and you just click on that. So I got to run. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, by the way, Saturday tomorrow, we have the Ask Me Anything at exactly noon Pacific. What is that? Noon? 1, 2, 3. Some of you got to do that. 3 o'clock. So go to roberthollis.com/AMA. Ask Me Anything. And so AMA, register. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll also stream it live on YouTube. I love and appreciate you. Thank you again for all the prayers, all the energy, so we can go out there and do miraculous things for people. Bye for now. If no one's giving you permission to be happy and fulfilled, let me be the first to do that. My mentors did that for me. I love and appreciate you. And please do me a huge favor and share this with people that are constantly finding ways not to get stuff done. Right? All right. Love ya. See you soon. Bye for now.